articles pulled up too. The articles yesterday. Or
Yeah. That's right.
sorry, this one.
Yeah, this one.
Am I saying that? Yeah.
All right. We the Hebrew Israelites, we come out here weekend in and weekend out to prophesy the downfall of America and let you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans know that you are the biblical Israelites according to the scriptures. And as always, before we begin, we'd like to say all praises to
Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Rakakudas.
double honors to our elders at Great Millstone. Honors all the brethren out here doing the work in the will of the Father in truth and sincerity. If you don't know, you should know. If you are a so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American according to your father, or according to your father's father, you are indeed the biblical Israelites, and when we speak unto you, and we say Shalom. All right, Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 28, and verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence.
So when a prophet comes out, he comes to prophesy, meaning to say before, meaning to tell you of events that shall take place before they happen. And these events that we come to warn you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans of, are the war, evil, and pestilence which are to come to these kingdoms and countries.
Verse 9, the prophet which prophesied of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord had truly sent him.
So soon come, you're going to well understand and know that a prophet have been amongst you. When you see these words that we speak come to pass, for these words are not our words, but these are indeed the words of Yahweh. Once again, these are indeed the words of Yahweh through his son, Yahweh Shah. Once again, the Heavenly Father, the Most High, the Supreme Being, God. His name is Yahweh. His son, who you people here call Jesus, which he does not exist. Okay? His name, his true name is Yahweh Shah, meaning he is to save, he is salvation. Okay? So again, for anybody that's paying attention, for any of those that are not paying attention, all right, once again, the Heavenly Father name is Yahweh, his son name is Yahweh Shah. So, all right. So, as we all know, you know, that's in the know, meaning you know the scriptures because you've been listening to the prophets. For we come out to the streets to warn you of what war, evil, and pestilence, to give you the weapon, to give you the prophecies, to give you the ability to see what's going to take place before they happen. So, once again, if you're in the know along with us, you will see and understand that this war that supposedly your boy DJ Trump is going to bring peace. You see that? He's so-called supposed to be the fucking king of peace, right? You know what I'm saying? The ultimate negotiator, right? But yet, ain't no peace around, right? So real quick, let's get that in 1 Thessalonians and bring that out.
It's the book of 1 Thessalonians, chapter 5 and verse 1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, they have no need that I write unto you.
Yeah, we have no need, and no one needs to write unto us to tell us what times we're in, man. Once again, if you in the know, if you watching us, then you understand and well know what time we in, man. We know what we looking for. You see that? Continue.
For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord shall cometh as a thief in the night.
Yeah, the day of the Lord shall come up as a thief in the night. That's what we're looking forward to. For the day of the Lord, for the return of Yahweh Shah. You see that? He's coming back as a thief in the night. How does a thief hit? He hits unexpectedly. That's how a thief hits your home. He comes when you're not expecting it. And that's exactly what's happening to you simpletons out there. They don't understand the scriptures. They don't understand the times that you're living in. You don't understand or know that you're living in the end of this kingdom, this rulership, this heaven, which is ruled by who? Esau, Edom, Idumea. And if you don't know who that is, then you're totally behind on the times. All right? Continue.
Verse 3. For when they shall say, peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
So that's what's going on, man. They out here yelling peace and safety, peace this, peace that. I'm the ultimate negotiator. I'm the damn king of peace. I ain't gonna be no damn peace, man. All right, sudden destruction. That's what's coming, man. ICBM nuclear missiles during the third war, or what you would know as World War III, which is taking place at this moment in time, man. You are going to continually see the buildup of the military over there in the Valley of Jehoshaphat, or what you would know as modern day South Syria and Iran. All right? That's what you're about to witness and see. So real quick, bring out what you're holding, and then we're going to get into the videos.
Okay,
and then we're going to jump back in to prophesying about this war.
I'm going to go to the video, but I had it
All
for
right,
the video.
So we're going to look at a couple of videos, then we're going to come back, hit the scriptures, and show you, hey, everything that the scriptures talk about is manifested in the earth.
Listen, if you got any future holiday plans coming up, you might as well scratch that off your to-do list, because it ain't gonna happen. Unless you got a bank account full of money, or you're willing to give up an arm and a leg for some flights. Fuel is going sky high. You ain't gonna be able to afford them tickets. Listen what I'm telling you. And if you don't believe that, ride by your local gas station today and look at the new gas pump numbers.
You can show the video. Damn, Esau.
Okay, come.
Listen, you better hold on to every dollar, every red cent that you got. You better store that bitch in a jug, piggy bank, however you store it. You better hold on to it. Listen what I'm telling you. Because after all these bombs stop dropping, and the smoke clear, and this dust finally settle, they gonna open up that book and they gonna start crunching numbers. And when they crunch them numbers, shit gonna look catastrophic for us and our kids. These folks about to cut all kind of programs, man. I'm talking about Social Security, Medicaid, your 401k, child date, man. I'm talking about anything that they got to try to help you with. It's not gonna be there, folks. Listen what I'm telling you. Right now, they're fluffing up numbers. When you look at the gas price of what's going on in the world, they trying to keep that shit steady. Man, Trump is depleting all our fucking reserve, man. That gas supposed to be like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 fucking dollars right now. But they'll keep it right there to make shit look smooth. Look at what's going on over there in the Strait of Hormuz. Man, it's thousands and thousands and thousands of fucking ships stuck in that bitch, man, and they ain't fucking moving. The United States is dropping all kind of bombs. Add it up. You better add. Listen what I'm telling you, man. And when this shit is over with, they coming for you. They coming for you. We've been in a recession, depression for over 8 motherfucking years. Listen, you better hold on to every dollar, every red cent that you got. You better store that bitch in a jug, piggy bank, however you store it. You better hold on to it. Listen what I'm telling you. Because after all these...
Play the next video. Oh.
Listen, the motherfucker in real. Did I listen? If you got any future holiday plans coming up, you might as well scratch that off your to-do list, because it ain't gonna happen. Unless...
Would you look at that? Everything President Trump said he was going to do is happening right now. Bridges, energy, desalination, water. So it's going to be dark, hot, and you're going to be thirsty. All you had to do was allow the Strait of Hormuz to remain open. That's it. That's all you had to do, is not attack those ships. That's what I don't understand, why people are blaming America. You were mad that you couldn't control what Lebanon was doing with Israel. You were mad that they were wresting your proxies from your control. You were mad that you couldn't control the age group in Gaza anymore. You were mad that these governments went against you to stand up for their people. You thought that they were bargaining chips at your table. Now, you'll suffer the consequences for your decisions. Would you look at that?
I think honestly at this point,
So as we can see, we have two videos, right? Pretty much warning you of what's about to take place. All right, the first video warning you of what's about to take place, how dark it's about to get, how real it's about to get. All right, but even with him telling you, it doesn't even add up to what the scriptures say how dark it's gonna get. You see? So with those few words that the first video had to entail for you or show you how dark it's gonna get, and when we speak on it, you're gonna see it's gonna get very dark. And then we'll have what? The second video, you have a bugged out Jake, or what seems to be a bugged out Jake. He could be an Edomite, you know, where he's what? He's full of pride, right? He's talking about how Babylon the Great, or what you know as America, is flexing his muscle and pretty much showing these nations that, hey, you should listen to us and this wouldn't happen unto you. Well, guess what? You're about to be sadly mistaken for thinking that Babylon is still the Babylon of old. You're still thinking that you're dealing with America of old. No, this damn place that you call America is on this decline, man. All right? It's flexing its muscle, but it ain't got muscle like that no more, man. You see, America out here flexing muscle like it's the age of 25, not knowing that it's the age of 90. You see that? He still think he got it. But he's about to find out differently, man. You know, the pride is pretty much what? Deceiving. Not just him, but anybody that believes in this damn place, man. Yeah, y'all pride are deceiving y'all, man. Y'all are about to be in for a rude awakening, man. That's why when this destruction comes, that's why when this darkness comes, this evil comes, you people are going to be confused, man, at what you're about to witness. You're going to be like, damn, how did it happen to us? Yeah, you're damn right, how did it happen to you? It happened to you because you're going up against who? You're going up against Yahweh and Yahweh. You see that? That's who Babylon the Great is going up against. Y'all think they're just going up against Iran and the rest of these little countries, Russia. No, this is the movie script. Yeah, Babylon the Great, the whore that rideth upon the beast, a.k.a. America, it was a golden cup in the Lord's hand. This is who this place is fighting against, man. All right? So, we're going to jump into what's about to happen, what you can expect to come, okay? So, real quick, dealing with the second video, right? With the Jake, or he could be an Edom. Man, that's a damn Edomite. You know what I say. You know what I say. When it comes to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you got the mind frame of upholding this place. You are an Edomite. You see that? You're just an Edomite. So dealing with the Edomite, you know, with the pride that he had, thinking that this place is going to continue expanding and overtaking people's lands and punishing them, being the hammer of the earth. You see, that's what he thinks. So go to Isaiah chapter 30, man. Start off in verse 1.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30. And we're going to start at the top.
We're just going to read 1 through 3.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30 and verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children.
Yeah, woe unto you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. 2/3 of you hard-head, can't get right, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that refuse to listen to the prophets. Although we come out weekend in and weekend out, prophesying the downfall of this place, letting you know what's going to take place before it happens, but still and yet you act like you don't understand or know what's going on. You see that? And not only that, we make videos, we do lives, telling you what's going to take place before it happens. And you still running around here stuck on stupid. You see that? Continue.
Saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me.
If you take counsel, but not of me. Once again, going to the second video that we just showed, you got the simpleton on the video taking counsel of who? Taking counsel of this government. Believing in what this government got to say, knowing damn well this government speaks nothing but lies. You see that? And he trusting in it, believing in it. You see that? That's why the scriptures say, what? Woe. That word woe means the leash, the structure. You see that? Continue.
And that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit.
Yeah, so you cover with the covering, but not of the spirit of Yahweh Yahweh Shah. Not of knowing the truth, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures. See that? You believing in something that's vain. This man sitting back thinking America is finna go in this war and win this war.
What he said? Make sure y'all start getting up on food.
Yeah, he talking shit about the other day. Hey, we told y'all, now we hit your water supply. What are you gonna do now? You talking big, see? You trusting in America like that. As if America ain't gonna get hit. What you gonna do when you have to stack up on water? When you can't get no water supply? When Iran hit you with a damn cyber attack and you go to your bank account and that shit's sitting on zero, what you gonna do? You see that? Yeah, man. Now understanding that these prophecies gonna come to pass. Yeah, it's gonna be darkness over here. You think Iran gonna be the only country dwelling in darkness? Hell no. Babylon the Great, aka America, is gonna be dwelling in darkness. You see that? Continue.
Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin.
Yeah, so therefore you add sin unto sin, you so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American. Why? Because you are what? You are focused, and you are dependent on a wicked society, a wicked country, to continue to prosper. And you want to continue with it. That's wickedness. You see that? So you don't want to come back to who you truly are and learn of who you truly are. Come back to your heritage, your tradition, your culture, and wait for your kingdom to come in. No, you want to hold up this wicked kingdom. You see that? That's what you want to do. And trust in it. Not understanding and knowing that everything that's written over in these scriptures is bringing forth the downfall of this place that you're trying to hold up. Continue.
That wot to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth.
Yeah, you walking down into Egypt. You trusting in the government. You trusting in this damn BS president.
What are we gonna do next, Trump?
Yeah.
Come on.
That's what we're gonna do next, Trump. Is it making great? Are you still making America great again? Yeah, we're gonna see.
Is that the process we're still in?
Right. We're gonna see. You see that? We're gonna see who's true, man. Yeah, we're gonna see if man true or is Yahweh Shah true. Who words are stronger? Is man word stronger or is Yahweh Shah word stronger? That's what we're about to witness, man. We're gonna hey, once again, you're gonna see if y'all false gods are truly in power or if our God is truly in power. And our power, our God, Yahweh Shah states that this place is about to be destroyed. You see that? In this war that they're in, and it ain't gonna be no peace. You see that? Continue.
That wot to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
Yeah, you trusting in Pharaoh, you trusting in the president, trusting in the shadow of Egypt, you trusting in the shadow of the government, aka America. Continue.
Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame.
Therefore, trusting in the president is going to be your shame. That's what's about to happen. And what else?
And the trust in the shadow of Egypt, your confusion.
And it's going to be your confusion. You see that? Yeah, all you proudful ass so-called American citizens, you're about to be put to shame and confused when you see these other nations put foot to ass to America, man. You see that? They're going to have you looking for water. Going to have you looking for food. Going to have you stuck in darkness. You see that? Yeah, going to have all out hell breaking loose over here. So what you going to do? You see that? While you making that proudful ass video, right? What is Jake going to do? What is you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans going to do when all out hell start breaking loose over here, man? You see? And trust and believe when all these events happen that we shall bring out. You so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American, you shall be the black sheep. You shall be the enemy of the state. All right? You're going to be the reason for the season. All right, so anything that takes place, anything that happens, when all that hell gets to break loose, when you start to see the economic decline, you start to see the prices skyrocket, they're going to blame you for everything. So when you go in the store and you can't afford the prices, so you start to steal, you're going to be blamed. You see that? When you go into the stores and there's nothing in the stores, due to the Strait of Hormuz being closed and all the different waterways being closed down, you're going to be the reason why there ain't nothing in the stores. All right? They're going to say that you went in the stores, you started robbing the stores because you couldn't afford the merchandise in the stores. You see that? When it ain't no jobs, they're going to say you are the reason why it ain't no jobs. They ain't going to say it's because of the economy and what Trump did. They ain't going to say it's because of the tariffs. They ain't going to say it's because of the war that he started. No Negro, Latino, Native American. You the reason. You see that? Yeah, you done came over here. You didn't come the right way. You didn't get your papers the right way. No, you snuck over here and you stealing all the good jobs. You see that? Yeah. Some kind of way you got college degrees and doctorate degrees and you taking all the good jobs. You see that? Yeah, you taking all the good jobs. You got Social Security cards and everything, taking all the good jobs. You see? That's what they're gonna say, man.
Americans spending all their money on you.
Exactly. You the reason. Ain't gonna be nothing that they did. You see that? So this is what it's about. This is what you're about to see. And whatever you hold and break it out now.
It's this book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 8. All these are the beginning of sorrows.
Yeah, all these are the beginning of sorrows. That's what this war is bringing. The beginning of sorrows. Yeah, tribulation, the beginning of the tribulation period. All that hell breaking loose. Shit hitting the fan. You see that? Continue.
Verse 9. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake.
Yeah, you so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American. You about to be hated. You see that? For the Lord's sake. For Yahweh's sake. You see that? You may not know who you are, but these other nations know who you are. You are about to be hated. You will be the enemy of the state. You see that? You will be public enemy number one when all that hell starts to break loose. When the tribulation period hits, you will be the reason for the season. Just like in any catastrophic event happens. Just like back during Hurricane Katrina, right? Who are they blaming for all the rising? Who are they blaming for not being no food and people not receiving food? Yeah, they'll blame the Jay. They'll blame the Israelites. They'll blame you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's who they was blaming. Putting you up in the news, talking about you rising. You're causing fights. You're stealing. But what they wasn't putting in the news was how they wasn't delivering food unto you. You see that? They wasn't putting that in the news. What they wasn't putting in the news, how they wasn't coming to save you. You see? What they wasn't putting in the news, how they was pulling up in buses and putting all the Edomites on the bus and leaving you behind. You see that? See, they ain't gonna put that in the news, but they gonna make sure they put it in the news for you to be the enemy of the state. You see? That's what's gonna happen. Continue, bro.
Verse 10. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another.
Yeah, then many gonna be offended and shall betray one another and hate one another. This is what's gonna happen. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you're gonna start hating yourselves. Yeah, you gonna fall into the trap of the media.
Exactly.
And then 2/3 of you hard-headed can't get right, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You're gonna be making videos. See, this is why I can't stand it, man. He's always doing this, man. They're always robbing and stealing and da-da-da-da. Shut your simple ass up. You ain't in the situation. You don't know what's going on. You don't know how he saw. Loud ass piece of shit down the street, man. Damn. So, once again, 2/3 of you high-minded Israelites out here that always got something to say against other Israelites, you're not in a position, you don't know the games that Esau, Edom, Idumea is playing when they have total control of the media. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes. You don't know why that so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American is down to its last and have no other choice but to go steal. Because they are not treating everyone the same. Everyone is not receiving the same government help as the other nations. You see that? And that's what's going to happen. We'll have you simpletons going along with the media program and talking shit about your own people, not understanding what the wicked is doing.
Because as soon as Esau, he commits a crime and whatnot. There's no news articles on it. There's nothing to be talked about. No one's even heard of it. But as soon as Jake does some little thing, next thing you know, his face is plastered all over the media.
Exactly.
And now you got your own people looking at your own people like, man, these people are doing
Right, yeah. And that's what they do. All damn day long, as soon as Jake commit a crime, boom, he up on the screen. But Esau running around this damn bitch committing all kind of crimes. Right, and you'll never see his face. You know what I'm saying? Just sweep it up under the rug. You see that?
Verse 11, and many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many.
Many false prophets shall rise and deceive many. All these damn different religions, churches, out here with these damn false prophets. You see that? Deceiving many. You damn unorthodox Israelites. You damn universalism, Tower of Babel worshipers, you Antichrist worshipers. Alright? And when I say Antichrist, I am indeed talking about you Christians, you Catholics, you Mormons, and so forth and so on, man. Alright? Any of you damn simpletons that's stuck in religion. Ain't nothing but the Tower of Babel and universalism. Calling all of y'all to be one. And if you don't know, you should know. If you read the scriptures, you should understand and know that Yahweh Yahushua is not in agreement with making all one. What happened to the last time a nation of people tried to become one? They all got destroyed. You see that? Continue, bro. Matter of fact, drop that guy. Go to 2nd Ezra, chapter 9.
It's the book that's going at the top.
Yeah.
It's the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9 and verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
So measure thou the time diligently in itself. How do you measure the times? How do you know what times you're in? You got to know the prophecies. In order to know the prophecies, you got to come to the prophets. All right? That's where you're going to get the understanding of the times that you are in. Matter of fact, go get Amos chapter 3. And you got to come to the prophets. This is how you're going to understand the times that you're in. The secrets are given unto the prophets. You ain't going to get it no other way. And only the prophets are going to know this. So you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, if you in that thing that they call a church, which is a harlot house, and your damn pork chop eating pastor is not prophesying, then guess what? You wasting your damn time. Get your simple asses out of them damn churches. Bring it.
It's the book of Amos, chapter 3 and verse 7. Surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets.
So before the Lord does anything, he revealed the secrets unto the prophets. The prophets come out to the streets and reveal the secrets unto the people. What people? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are the biblical Israelites, to his people. You see that? Continue on that.
Okay. Back at Amos 3. In verse 8, the lion has roared, who will not fear? And the Lord power has spoken, who can but prophesy?
Yeah, the lion is roaring. Who's the lion? The prophets. You see that? Proverbs 28 and 1. The lion is roaring. Who is that? That's the prophets. Who can but prophesy?